Recently, I talked about the dopamine thing, which is like you get a base level of dopamine you need to reach to feel happy. You scroll, you get into lustful stuff, and the baseline just keeps going up to a point where your brain actually has to shut down the dopamine receptors so that it doesn't get fried. And at that point, you stop feeling happiness entirely. And it takes like multiple days to recover from this with an absolute dopamine detox. And guess where I'm at, boys and girls? I am at the stage where the receptors are being shut down. And how do I know this? Because I don't feel happy. But, right, I did it intentionally. I didn't just doom scroll for no reason. I knew what I was doing. And I tested it. And here's what I found. I went through the day just doom scrolling, watching stuff, and my brain feels fried. But now I'm gonna focus on the work. And now that I do focus on the work, and I do it silently, we have this tendency of having something playing in the background or having our headphones in, listening to music all the time. It genuinely hurts your brain, right? Because you have to give your brain space to think. If you don't train your brain to have original thoughts, you are not going to be able to survive after you turn 18. Because someday you are going to have to live without your parents' support. And it's scary, I know. Everything in life is scary. But you have to be prepared as much as you can be. And nobody wants a mom or a dad who is just, addicted to doom scrolling, because it's just dog shit, It's not even a cool addiction like cigarettes or alcohol. It's like so dumb. It's so dumb. And you don't need it. You genuinely don't need it. And use boredom as a tool. Right? Because when the baseline for the amount of dopamine you need to feel happy is really low, everything makes you happy. Even the smallest things. Your gratitude significantly increases. And your hormones start to, get back into regular working. For me, mine are like fully messed up now. I was up until 3 a.m. I feel sore from a workout I had 2 days ago. Exactly. But this was like intentional. So whatever. And I know I'm gonna recover because I've recovered before when this shit was unintentional. But this time I'm gonna recover with planning. This time I'm gonna recover in a way I never have before. And I'm gonna be the strongest, the smartest, and the most aware I have ever been. And why do I know this? Sheer belief, sheer self-belief. Because I do believe I am the GOAT. Right? And believing you are the GOAT doesn't mean you go around belittling other people. My best friends are like nowhere near as good at studying or as good at, working even. Right? Not all of them, right? But the friend I consider the closest to me now, right, who actually spends the most time with me, I don't consider him like to be exceptionally good at studying like my other friends are. But still, I don't belittle him. I do my best to motivate him, to actually help him level up, not just diminish him. And it's not just like that for just because he's my friend. Even if you see me talking to some random ass dude, I'm gonna be respectful. You need to show respect, even if you don't have respect, because once you show respect, people just get respect for you, and people start to have respect for you. See, life is all just people pretending to be someone they're not. And you don't need to pretend, right? You don't have to pretend. You can just sit back, relax, enjoy the show, enjoy all these people trying to convince you they're someone they're not. And just be chill, be detached enough to where it won't want to make you take your own life if they, get out of yours. Guilty! But you have to also be able to attach yourself enough to love them to a great extent where they actually appreciate it. And some people won't, but the ones that do are going to stick around, and it's going to be cool. I have friends, I show them love, I've been with them, I hang out with them, I talk to them, I give them actual advice when they need help, and when they don't ask for advice, I just shut my mouth and listen to them. That's love, and they appreciate me for it. and that's cool. But it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better, you know. I've realized the one thing you can do as a friend is to make yourself be better. And that's amazing, you know, because your friends just keep getting upgraded versions of you, more loving, more caring, more aware, more helpful, someone who can dedicate more time to them because he's so good at time management. Damn, that's a good friend, right? Someone who keeps improving. And if they keep improving, there's gonna be a point where you're like looking at this guy and being like, damn, now I need to improve. And then you motivate yourself too, because you want to be like him. And it's the best when your friends slowly become people who you are in, you know, comfortable competition with. Not like, I hate him, I'm gonna be better. But it's like, I have to match up with my guy. Because look at him, he's so great. And that's amazing, bro. That is the beauty of friendship. That is the beauty of friendship. So yeah, come back with a plan. And, you know, do it out of love, do it out of hate, do it however you want. Do it however you want. Just do it. And focus on the work over the happiness. And I can't really focus on the work over the happiness because no feel happiness anymore. For a few days at least. But yeah, just be chill. And I'll let you know how much this development journey, which is intentional, goes, right? Good night.